Hello everybody. So today I am going to do this meditation in Derrycastle Woods, my favourite place to be, my refuge. So it's a beautiful place just to bring ease and peace into your day. So today's mindfulness talk is about parents taking care of children and trying to juggle so many things in their lives. So juggling work, taking care of house, meals, maybe taking care of elderly parents also. So it can be very demanding and very stressful. So we will do a few little meditations just to help to calm the mind and just to be aware of how we're feeling and noticing how we are reacting in situations. So I would always advise parents to make time for yourself daily, just making time out to be aware of your own needs as well. So when we're under pressure and we're stressed out, again, we react to everything that's going on around us. So the stress hormones are racing through the bloodstream. But when we can step back and observe how we're feeling, what's going on in our mind and in our bodies, we can choose just to take a few mindful breaths and choose then to take care of ourselves and our kids in a kinder manner and not being so harsh on ourselves. And so with daily practice, with mindfulness practices daily, we can catch ourselves in these moments before we are reacting to whatever's going on around us. So just those few mindful breaths, breathing in and breathing out, calms down the nervous system and allows us to be more aware of how we want to respond. So taking care of yourselves is so important, especially when you're under pressure all the time. And it's not a selfish act, taking time out of your day just to spend time in quiet, breathing in and breathing out, relaxing the nervous system. It really is filling up our cup so we can cope with whatever the day ahead brings to us. So when you have children that are cranky or don't want to eat or get dressed and you're under pressure, rather than reacting, we can just take a few mindful breaths and calm ourselves and hopefully calm the situation down. So as we start this meditation, I invite you to sit nice and comfortably with your feet on the ground, or if you prefer, you can do this one lying down. And to start off, I invite you to take a few nice deep breaths in and out. So breathing in, nice deep belly breath. Breathing out, dropping the shoulders, just allowing the body to soften and to relax. Again, a nice deep breath in your own time. And as you breathe out, letting go of all your to-do lists, all your anxieties, just resting in the breath. And one more deep breath in. Just letting go a little more as you breathe out. So I'm going to invite you now just to become aware of the sounds in nature, the sounds of the birds singing, just listening to the sounds coming and going. So just allowing yourself to rest in the awareness of the sounds. So right now we're not trying to get anywhere, we're not trying to fix anything, just allowing our bodies and our minds to rest. So giving ourselves permission to rest in this moment, letting go of all our to-do lists. And now we're going to shift our attention. So this time we're going to put our awareness on our breath. So wherever you notice the breath in the body, you might notice the belly rising and falling, or maybe the chest rising and falling. Or maybe you notice the breath going into the nostrils, so the cool air, breathing it in and breathing out the warm air. So for a few moments, finding the anchor in the breath. So noticing the in-breath coming and going, and letting go as you breathe out. And again, you will notice the sounds around you, and the sounds will pull your attention. But when you notice the mind is being pulled away, just coming back to the anchor of breath for the few moments. This breath that nourishes our mind and our body every day. So really giving thanks for our breath. Breathing in and breathing out. And now becoming aware if this body is sitting here or lying here. And just scanning slowly down through the body, noticing if you're holding on to any tension anywhere. So starting with the jawbone. Sometimes we clench the jawbone unconsciously, holding on to any tension. So slightly just allowing the jawbone to relax a little more. And on the next out breath, just dropping the weight of the shoulders, allowing the shoulders to drop. And then becoming aware of your belly, noticing if you're holding on to any tightness here. And on the out breath, just softening and releasing any tension in the abdomen area. So letting go of any tightness. Moving down through the hips. Again, being aware if you're holding on or if there's any pain here. And as you breathe out, softening and releasing any tension. Then the upper thighs. And moving down the legs. So again, noticing if we're holding on to any tightness, just letting go as you breathe out. And becoming aware now of your feet on the ground. So you might notice if you're sitting on a chair, the pressure of the soles of the feet against the ground. If you're lying down, you might notice the contact with the heels against the bed or the floor. So just anchoring our attention in this moment and noticing the in-breath and the out-breath. So just taking this time for yourself. So as you breathe in, you can say the words peace, breathing in peace. And as you breathe out, just letting go of any anxiety, any tension in the body. Just being at ease as best you can. So each breath coming and going, just like the waves on the ocean. So just noticing the next in-breath and the next out-breath. And when the mind wanders, which it will do, that's okay. Just acknowledge that the mind has gone away thinking or planning, and then gently coming back to rest in the next breath. So by doing this, we're anchoring our attention in this moment, so we're not going into the future too much or thinking about the past. Just trying to keep the mind in this moment as best we can. And if your mind wanders, that's okay. That's what minds do. So as soon as you notice it's gone, just bringing it back to this moment. And now we can shift our attention again, and this time we can shift our awareness back to sounds. So just allowing the sounds to come and go, not attaching any stories to the sounds, but just listening to the sounds of nature coming and going. And maybe placing your hand over your heart for these last few seconds. And we're going to do a little loving kindness meditation for ourselves, some self-compassion, just to help us cope with difficult moments in our lives. So placing your hand over your heart, or on your belly if you prefer. And again saying silently to yourself, may I be healthy in body and mind. And may I live with ease. And may I be kind to myself in difficult times. And may I accept myself as I am. So may I be a good friend to myself. So if you notice throughout the day that you're going through a difficult time or you're being triggered by different things, just placing your hand over your heart and saying a few of these kind phrases, breathing in and breathing out. And just bringing some kindness to the situation rather than judging ourselves or being difficult with ourselves. So may I be at ease. And when you're ready, bringing your awareness back to the room, you can open your eyes if your eyes are closed. And just noticing how you're feeling in this moment. So thank you for listening to that short meditation, and I hope you find it helpful. And also just to be aware to make time for yourself daily, you know, noticing what you need to do to get through the day. And it may be getting an early night, eating well, just getting time out for yourself, and just doing little practices daily just helps us to be more aware and to be more mindful and to choose how we want to deal with situations rather than reacting. So I hope you get in some practice and take good care of yourselves. Thank you for watching.